everyone, for today's video, I will be sharing to you the basic features of the Jedona compiler for Java application. But before we start, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe to this channel for more tutorials. Java is a general-purpose programming language that is class-based and object-oriented. It is intended to let application developers to write once, run anywhere, or WORA, meaning that compiled Java code can run on all platforms that support Java without the need for recompilation. Java applications are typically compiled to bytecode that can run on any Java virtual machine or JVM regardless of the underlying computer architecture. Basically, Jedona compiler for Java app is your go-to app, meaning you can use it anytime and anywhere. Whenever an idea or a program suddenly pops up out of your head, you can simply open the app and write your codes. You can download this app at Play Store or App Store. So here are the features of the app. It compiles and runs your programs, view program output or detailed error, advanced source code editor with syntax highlighting, bracket completion and line numbers, open, save, import, and share Java files, and customize the editor. The limitations are: internet connection is required for compilation, maximum program running time is 20 seconds, some file system, network, and graphics functions may be limited. This is a batch compiler, so interactive programs are not supported. For example, if your program provides an input prompt, enter the Input tab prior to compilation. So, let's start! The user interface of the Jedona app for iOS and Android are quite different, but rest assured that the functions and features are the same. If you have an iOS version, you can check my other video for Jedona app iOS version tutorial. So here's the user interface of the Android version of the Jedona compiler for Java application. But before we create a project, let us discuss first the basic features of Jedona. As you can see, it has console interface that is the same with any other Java programming applications like JCreator. They have similar interface, so it won't be difficult to adapt with its functions. The name of your file or project is found on the upper left corner of the editor screen. The green right arrow at the upper right corner of the screen is the arrow similar to F5 in other programming applications. If you would like to debug or to run your program, click this arrow and it will redirect you to the output screen. Next to the compiler icon is the three vertical icon, or what we call the More Options in Android. This icon basically contains the other options of the app, including the Input, New, Open, Save, Clear, Reference, Settings, and Upgrade. So let us tackle each one of them. Let us start with the Input option. Since Jedona app is a batch compiler, interactive programs are not supported. For example, if your program provides an input prompt, enter the Input tab prior to compilation. So you need to type your inputs on this tab and compile it later on. Next is the New option. If you click the icon on the upper left corner, you will find the different location options where you can save all of your file like SD card. The More option icon has three features: the creation of new folders, sorting, and showing of the internal storage. If you would like to organize your files, you can create separate folders, and also, the creation of your new file is embedded on the New Folder feature. Here, you are also asked to enter file name for your Java programs. Make sure to include pertinent names for your Java file to avoid confusions. And if you are done, you can always click Save and it will lead you to the editor screen. You can also sort your files and folders according to size, type, or file name, and you can also show and hide your internal storage. Below the More Options icon, you can find the Viewing Layout icon wherein you can either view your files in list style or large icons. Next is Open. If you happen to have other source codes from your external storage, you can always import them here. Next is Save. If you have done some changes and updates on your codes, just click this icon so that your progress will be saved for your future use. Next is the Clear option. In the iOS version, it will only ask you if you want to clear the file. And if you press yes, it will only clear the codes that you type and not the entire thing. But here in Android version, every code will be deleted. This is one of the disadvantages of the Android version, so you should be very careful. Next is the Reference option. It includes Quick Intro, Tutorial, and Shortcuts. Quick Intro includes sample source codes that you can use. It has the classic Hello World display sample source code, reading input, variable assignment, and other source codes that you can choose from. If you click the More Options icon, you can find Tutorial and Keyboard Shortcuts. On the tutorial, you can basically find everything about learning the Java language. It has links that will redirect you on the different tutorials that are very helpful, especially if it is your first time to use Java as your programming language. And lastly, the shortcuts. It contains a list of shortcuts that you can use, especially if you are using external keyboard. On the Settings option, you can find the options on how you customize the application according to your preference. You can set the font size, soft tabs, highlight current line, auto indentation, syntax highlighting, code completion, bracket completion, and extended keyboard. There is also a premium version of the app and you can upgrade anytime. Going back to the editor screen, here you can see the different number on the leftmost part of the screen. These lines are the line numbers. It actually tells you the number of lines of codes that you are working on. This is also helpful, especially in determining the line of error on your program. So how are you going to code in Jedona? Very simple. You just have to write your statements and codes inside the curly braces. For example, you would like to display the word welcome. All you have to do is to type system.out.println welcome and click the compile icon. Make sure to check my other videos on how to code using Java programming language for more tutorials. And lastly, the added features of the Jedona app found on the lower part of your editor screen. This feature can help you especially in typing and manipulating your codes. So these are the basics and features of the Jedona compiler for Java application, and I hope you learned something today. Do not forget to like and subscribe for more tutorials. Thank you and God bless.